All right. My name is Spike, and I directed the Daft Punk Da Funk video. We shot it in December 1996. Um, let's see. I met the guys from Daft Punk like in November, like a month before we shot, and we just talked about the idea of doing it like a short film with dialogue, and they were really into it, and they're really into movies and films, and kind of into the idea of making a little mini movie. It's one of those songs that kind of has a strut to it, kind of like Saturday Night Fever kind of thing. So it's like I thought it'd be good to have a guy in the city who feels pretty big and feels like cool, and it's like walking around listening to his song, and that was sort of the start of it. You know, I don't know. Then I just kind of made up a story about a boy named Charles, and who's moved into New York. That was my dad that just walked by and bumped Charles. My dad played the man on the cellular phone who bumps him. And there's Vince Landé, who's handing out flyers. He's the producer. He produced it. We've worked together for like 3 years, me and Vince. I just love Charles. I I loved hugging him and having his arm around me, and just sitting there and talking to him and having quiet moments, a cup of coffee with him. He was just like a sweet, sweet boy, and I feel kind of like a father to him, and I like try and give him advice and try and help him out when he's down. But I mean, he's kind of an optimistic little guy. The Tony was such a good sport. He was the guy that Charles, the dog boy. He was had this huge heavy head on that was totally sweating in, and the cast and the crutches and the paws, and it's the guy Kevin who did all the art direction, the all the props. He designed that book cover, Big City Nights, and he also did this photo right here, where Charles sees a photo of him and his father. Okay, so we shot it in 3 days in New York City, or 3 nights in New York City in December, so it was really freezing cold. And the day before, we got everyone all the different actors that were in it to come down to this little dance studio in downtown Manhattan, and we rehearsed it all and put the dog head on and rehearsed all like the guy with the remote controls that was for the facial expressions was there, and we rehearsed all the scenes for the actors and for the guy that did the remote control for the expressions. And then let's see, and then basically the 3 nights we were out on the streets the whole time, except for going into the deli for a few hours one night. And it was a really small crew, and Lance Accord shot it, and he's a cinematographer that shoots. I've worked with loads on videos and commercials, and Tony Maxwell he played the Charles, and he was amazing, and he's like a silent movie actor that's out from a different era. And who else? Catherine Kellner played the girl, and Catherine was great. She came up with the whole accent of of where Beatrice was from, and kind of made her from the Midwest, and did her hair like that. She was great. I just love Charles. He's very cute, huggable. I wish he lived with me. Oh, and the good thing was at one time Tony, Charles, the dog boy, was real cold, and he went into a bar to get warm, and some girl came up and was like hitting on him and telling him he was real cute, and like trying to sit on his lap and like rubbing his nose and stuff like that, and I tried to kiss him. I don't know. The best thing was just seeing Charles, the dog boy, walk around Manhattan, and all most the Manhattan people who've seen everything, trying not to look or pay him too much attention. Let's see. So we shot most of it in the Lower East Side, like around Second Avenue and First Avenue and 8th Street, 9th Street, 10th Street, around there, and up to 14th Street. So we had a lot of drunks to deal with, like drunk old people and drunk kids, and a lot of hecklers that wanted to make fun of us and make fun of Charles, the dog boy, and it was hard to deal with. It kind of got a little little, I don't know, like little, like they made fun of like what I was wearing and stuff, and like I don't know, it was. Hold on for a sec.